So we have news coming in that Subriel Matias has parted ways with his coach and trainer Panda. Feels like basically they need a new situation. No hard feelings or anything else, but they just decided to part ways. You know, something that can basically benefit both of them at this time right now. And Panda, he's basically putting in a lot of work with a lot of other fighters, and it's not like he's going to be just focused on that situation alone. But Matias, after I guess the situation he was with in the Liam Paro fight, I guess he don't want to fall in that same situation again, so he decided to step away from it and have somebody else step in. I don't know who his new trainer or who he's going to be working with in the future, or what the whole situation was or what it's about, but he decided to step away. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely still going to be probably working with him in some other capacity, but right now it's just the situation is not going to be happening the way it was before. But my thing is, was this something that was seen in the other fight? Or was this something that was just seen like just now that he wanted to decide to go to another direction in? Now, if this is something that just happened in this fight, okay, then that makes sense. But if it's something from another fight, then I feel like that's a bad situation to be in. Because now you done went on and basically signed a new deal, and you kind of one fight in, and I don't know what the whole deal is, but you're already down the line and you kind of making some cuts and some regrets already. So that's not the best situation to be in right now. But if he gonna sit around and be with the same trainer and have the same results, yeah, I can see why he's going another direction. Probably just wants to add something different. Went back, looked at some things, probably didn't like what he saw, and felt like he just needed a different approach. I don't know if it was due to the camp he had or the whole approach to the whole fight. The in-ring instructions, I felt like the instructions were, I mean, he was giving the right instructions at the right time, but was there any strategy behind it? I mean, it kind of was, because I don't want to just blame the trainer like it was. I mean, it was kind of decent instructions. It's better than what I've seen recently. But as far as overall, now I don't think it was just like the picture perfect instructions. But yeah, there was something he could have did something with, though, honestly. So it's either something on his part and it's something on Matias' part. I guess they're not seeing eye to eye on a certain situation, which makes sense, but to make that change right now, in the middle of the deal, I was very surprised. Yeah, I'm very surprised by that. I really am. I'm surprised that they actually have that situation going on. And he just signed a new deal, and now they kind of questioning some things. So we're gonna see, man, where the change come from. But overall, I thought they had a good thing going so far, from what I've seen. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I thought the whole situation was coming together well. The one loss, I mean, that was gonna happen eventually, just because of the whole situation. As far as the fights he was taking some harder fights than what he was taking before. I was trying to tell people that Liam Paro is a tough fight. It's not an easy fight to have. That was a tougher fight than what people realize. That Liam Paro fight was a tough fight. Now people understand that Liam Paro is no joke. He's on that level, but yeah, it shouldn't take Matias to lose and kind of see that. But in this situation, that's what happened. That's definitely what happened. He got to bounce back. Then now you're putting a lot more pressure on yourself, because now it's like, Okay, let me get another trainer or somewhere else. And I'm, what, 32, 33, about 32 years old now. So let me try to make some adjustments and do some different things. And that's going to go left. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell people, like, styles make fights, man. Certain styles, everybody's not a bum. Everybody can't be KO'd. Especially in a real 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? And then when some of these fights never happen, people will say, well, he would have never did this. And then we got plenty of examples of why it can happen. That's why I'm not a fan of guys promoting themselves too early. And promoters. Because one fight these days, boom, it's over with. All the excitement gone. And the crazy thing is, I can still watch Matias the same way, but these other people, they wanted it to be certain hype behind it and everything else, and just had bad intentions behind it. And that's why it looks as bad as it does now. It's not really that bad, but a lot of people made it seem that bad because of the way they tried to carry themselves after the whole situation. I know Panda, he was just doing his promoting thing, which is what he was supposed to, as well as Matias, but yeah, the fans went overboard. Then after he lost, they kind of thrown him to the side. Don't really respect his game, and they're either making excuses or talking bad about him, or saying, you know what I'm saying? Hearing a lot of people say a lot of insults. Don't know why. When he went out there and fought hard the whole time. It's hard to go out there and fight in Puerto Rico. It said he kind of probably regrets fighting out there in Puerto Rico, especially the first fight, just because of everything, the pressure, everything overall. But that's what happened. You gotta live with decisions sometimes. You pick that kind of fight, you pick the opponent, the location, and you wanted to step up, fight, you wanted to try to unify, wanted to face the top contender, wanted to put his name in the hat for bigger fights like Haney and those other guys, Pitbull Cruz. So, yeah, he had to make some kind of move, especially if he wanted to prepare himself. He couldn't be fighting the same guys, and I told people that it was a different level with certain guys like Ergashev and all these other people. You can't sleep on everybody. Everybody's not going out there just to lay down or to get a check, so that's definitely what he found out that day. But I feel like he's gonna bounce back though. Just gotta see what his trainer is. I hope he don't put too much pressure on it. But he's gonna bounce back. He got enough in the tank. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.